Hello everyone, Drudge here. Welcome back to RuneScape video. Now that most of the money making guides are actually done, I'm going to be heading into actually boss fighting. Now there's going to be some bosses I don't do because I'm not familiar with them yet, but as time goes on, I'll be getting into more and more bosses. First one I'd like to show off is actually the Zamrock boss in God Wars Dungeon 1. And how I personally like to fight them, and how I have my gear set up. And before I even do this, because there's going to be a lot of point where I fast forward through this, because my guy is going to be able to stay here for in this one room for at least 1 hour. And I say for 1 hour because that's how long an instant lasts, plus it's how long the Vampiria's work will last. The reason why I like doing that kind of setup is because this way it's just easy. But a couple things you want to do is you do want to have a little bit of extra prayer just in case. You don't need really complex food unless you're not like decently geared. I have the bars, well not the bars, but the ports gear for the most part, except for the gloves and boots, which I would like to get that in time. But yeah, so there's that stuff. I do need to work on getting my cape back, which I had lost during Bounty Hunter World experience. But I always like to have a Ring of Wealth. Why? Because I like the chance of getting better items. Also, a big thing is if you are not an Iron Man player, I would strongly suggest getting Magic Note Paper and keeping that with you. It can make a lot of bosses really a lot more worth it. So I want to start enjoying a custom encounter, just me by myself. I want to have the fastest spawn speed, and I don't know what this stuff does, so yeah, we'll just do it like that, and I'm going to start it. I don't really do the hard mode, and see, here's why, the big part of why you want to have some sort of prayer renewal when you first get here. Okay. So I have a lot of group attacking abilities, and there is a trick to fighting Kril. Some of the things I do forget, like right there, I just got incredibly lucky because I think he just did his big move. But you want to have something that's actually going to protect you from damage, because eventually he does this one really powerful move, and it just like completely will eat away your defense. Right there it is. Now it's only 4,000 damage, but it could still be a lot of damage if you're not paying attention. So it's actually quite good to keep things going as much as you possibly can. Otherwise, you might come across a problem where you're going to need to heal. So I'm actually not doing bad though. There, I just messed up again. Not really paying attention to him like I should be. So we're going to heal. Thankfully, he just died. Like I said, if you don't pay attention, it can be a pain. For some reason, my pet's actually not here with me, so I'm going to have to do this, call my follower. This way he can start collecting the drops for me. And up here I keep the Rune Metrics loot thing going. This way I have that constantly going. And I'm starting to remember some of the stuff I used to do. This is one of them. Because it does a lot of damage really quick to a lot of things in the vicinity. And this way, partway through, I'll do the X. This way it does the anticipation, which will help protect me from some damage. And then I can do this one to help keep me from other damage. I'm not paying attention like I should be because I am taking way more damage than I normally do. However, I just realized I don't have my aura activated either. So that's actually a big part of why I'm not doing as well as usual. See, now my pet's going out. It's picking up stuff I don't really care about. And I also forgot my Charming Imp to get rid of all these charms. And if you really want to, you could get a gold accumulator before heading into here to help you with collecting, well, your money. But as you can see, this really isn't that bad to do. They're probably, I forget what exactly the whole ratio is for the kill counts, but yeah. So I'm going to fast forward through a lot of this until the hour is up. This way you guys can see all the different types of loot I actually gained from this. So I will see you guys in about an hour. Otherwise, it's just going to be fast forwarding through this whole thing. Alright, hey everyone, welcome back. Now I want to end this one a little bit sooner than an hour. I know I said it was going to be an hour, but I realized my charges are actually running low. So I might actually just continue forward, because I used to do this without invention. So I might just keep going, seeing how it goes without it. Oh wait, actually, invention's a big part in fighting him. Unless you have anti-poison stuff with you. Otherwise, it can be increasingly deadly. Because he actually does poison you during your battles. So this will actually be the last round of me fighting Kril here. Now as you can easily see though, I could probably go quite a long time yet. Big part due to the fact that him and his minions do drop a lot of food. So food is not a big deal here. If you get super restores, that's not a big deal. And if you do need a quick way out, run up to the prayer altar for Zamrock here and right click with the teleport and it'll take you right outside. But overall, the rewards I get, they weren't great, but they weren't horrible. If I would have collected all of it, it would have been 40 blood runes, 86 infernal ashes, 214 gold. So I made over 200k, which is the entrance fee just to get in. There's 9 sharks, 9 super restores, Zamrock brews. I mean, if you want to sell them, you can. Super strength, a lot of wine and Zamrock. Those are actually worth a good deal of money. They're worth 9k a piece, so I got 18 of those. That's a pretty good turnout. I got a God Sword shard, 146k currently. I got tuna potatoes, which are very good healing food. I got a lot of steel arrows, lanthanide seeds, which are automatically consumed by the seedicide, Grammy lanthanide. All this stuff was gained just through this. Now I use my spring cleaner with this, and there's actually another item I did forget to bring that would be actually a very good idea in case you do need that backup of a heal, and that would be the enhanced Excalibur. This way it also gives you a defense buff while you're at it. But overall, you don't need a whole lot to fight him. Like I said, the only reason why I'm stopping early is because my charges are running low. And I'll show you here for this, just through this robe itself, I have 695 charges left, and one of the main perks I use is Venom Blood. When it comes to him, it is actually very important. I like to use Debilitate because it's actually useful to use because it lowers the damage he will deal to you. Energizing, this way it gets me more adrenaline faster. On the legs, I don't really have much. I just have the absorb bit of. So that's really all the perks I have. Like, I know there's that dragon head one, but that dragon slayer here is not going to be very useful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, I do have my weapon. I forgot to show you the weapon. Through here, it's not exactly the ideal yet. These were kind of just, I think, quick ones I did. But another energizing, keep in mind energizing doesn't stack, so it's still only energizing 2. And then there's equilibrium, And again, another Dragon Slayer, but it doesn't stack, so it's still at 7%. So this, my main account here was kind of a lot of experimenting whenever, you know, Invention first came out. That's why you'll see a lot of my perks are kind of wonky, and then you'll see some of them are kind of good, like the Abilitate and Venom Blood combination. That's, to me, one of the best ones to get. I do hope eventually they give it to boots, gloves, hats, you know, the whole thing. But so far, I would say that run, it wasn't horrible, it wasn't great, but for only, you know, about a half hour worth of time frame, I think it was pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.